What's up, everybody? It's Darkstride of the YouTube Assassin, and today, on the 20th, we actually have a functioning event where we actually are able to take out the Epic Mercenary rather than having to do the Epic Ship or not do the Mercenary at all. Now, there may still be some sort of glitch. I actually went to the message board, and that's how I found the quest for the Epic Mercenary. But for some reason it's telling me that my daily is no longer available, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so I accepted the weekly, which was the bounty on the mercenary, the epic thing. I accepted the other weekly, which is Bleeding Blue, which is pretty straightforward. Destroy Athenian ships, kill Athenian marksmen, kill Athenian leaders. And right now I'm hunting down the mercenary, but I also had another another quest called Memento, which was supposed to be the daily, and it just all of a sudden was unavailable, and it had about 16 some odd hours left on it at the time of this recording. So what you may want to do is you may want to only accept the mercenary quest, take him out, and then accept the other quests. And if you had the same error or issue that I just had, by all means, please let me know, because that's just weird. Again, I accepted the daily, the weekly, and the mercenary, and it just wiped out my daily. So, you know, I'm not upset about losing out on 10 of the ore, because I've just got a metric butt ton of them right now, but still, I would have been upset if it would have got rid of one of the weeklies, or even if it would have got rid of the mercenary battle. So maybe it's not as worked out as we thought, but we'll see. So I'm coming up on the mercenary, and the two ways that you could do it, you could either follow the path that they show, which is like the little diamond there, or you could actually go to the mercenary screen and wait for it to pop. There we go. And this is the guy right here, Demise the Not So Indifferent. Big brooding man. Now I'm not sure if this is one that we had before that just didn't pop. See, formerly known as the Indifferent, Demise took a true blow to his pride when he bailed on a fight with Themistios some time ago. Huh. Okay, well, let's see. He drops... This is the loot that he's going to drop. Demise' breastplate. 16 warrior damage plus 36 total armor. 12% damage with heavy weapons. Meh. You know, the armor looks whatever. I mean, you know, maybe we could work it into some gear. We'll take a look at it. We'll take a look further at it, you know, with other epic gear, because I'm going to be doing a couple of epic gear builds. But we'll see how that turns out. Now, I'm not expecting this fight to be so bad.
The sun has set.
And if he's by himself, it's really not going to be that bad. Yeah, he's by himself. Wow, that's all it took. We'll confirm the kill. And there it is. We got the Demise breastplate. A lot of drachmae and some ore, which isn't that bad. But that was pretty short. Pretty short. Now, honestly, taking a second look at this breastplate, it's really not that bad. This would make for like a great warrior build, honestly. Plus 16% warrior damage, plus 36% total armor. And I'm not even done with that engraving, so maybe it'll get up to 40% total armor, which would just make you really tanky. And then 12% damage with heavy weapons. So if we have kind of like the Fire Spartan build that I had put together in earlier videos, and we do it with some epic armor, and we use this as one of our focus points, we actually may be able to make some really damaging builds. So this is something I'm going to explore. This is actually really good. You know, for all those who've been following the channel, I know a lot of you have been asking for builds with the epic armor, and I've actually been building a collection, no pun intended, of epic armor because I want to see what works out best. This is kind of my assassin for now, and you know, like I had mentioned before, I have this reflex bow, Toxarchus or whatever, and we have the same thing, but it has different items on it. So one has warrior damage, damage with overpower, and poison damage, and the other has hunter damage, crit chance, and bow charging speed. So, you know, one of the key elements of these epic gears is that, you know, in some cases no two are the same. Some will always be the same, some will not. Now, to further help us along there, you know, we could come to the Oikos and see what they've got here. Let's see. Soratur. Hunter damage, adrenaline per hit. This actually looks pretty cool. Like, we'll give it a shot. We'll see what we could do with it. And then, as always, we always have the different gear that he also sells here. And I'm not sure that you could get this anywhere else, but this actually looks pretty good. Plus 24% poison damage, 30% elemental, 16 hunter, assassin damage, damage on Athenian soldiers, crit chance. That doesn't look too bad. And then this is nice for like a well-rounded build. Warrior damage, assassin damage, and damage with swords and daggers. So a lot of good stuff. And then, of course, the Olympian gift. If you feel like trying your luck, you may get legendaries. You may just get epics, but the epics actually are pretty epic. So, you know, we could give that a shot as well at some point. But anyway, that's so far what they've got here. Oh, what did I get? 50% elemental build up with hunter abilities. Actually, that spear is actually going to be... That's actually a pretty decent deal as far as the engraving went. Because if you think about it now, with this spear, plus 50% elemental buildup with hunter abilities, with this spear, we could actually make a kind of like a poison hunter build like I've done before, but you could make it even more powerful with this engraving, of course, not with, you know, like the other things. So that's actually pretty good. So, you know, put that on your builds and let me know how that turns out. Anyway, you know, that's everything there is to this. That was the Epic Mercenary, and that was the gear he dropped, which, I mean, pretty decent gear. Yeah, I'm going to be putting that into a couple of builds. But give me your ideas on that build. What do you think? Do you think that you have a build that will work with? Will that work on previous builds that I've put on? What would you like to see that on, or what would you like to work with that? And what about this spear? How about that? Putting some of the items on, or putting that engraving on some of those spears, or some of the items that you have. That would actually be kind of intense, honestly. I think that, you know, all around this was a pretty good deal. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out an awful lot. And as always, thank you for watching. I'm going to kill me another mercenary, just for fun.